Hello, I'm Chylli from Channel Chylli, also known as Try, and we are back with more modded Library of Ruina. Okay, so where we left off last time, we did the Ego Eugen mod and the Distorted Emma mod. And this time, we are going to be getting into the City of Drama mod. Hang on, I forgot to actually enable these. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So apparently I just don't know why this site isn't showing up. I have the mod enabled, but... Anyway, let's just get started on this. Here, it's finally open. I'm sorry it took so long. The lock didn't break well. It's okay. You did a great job, right? Yeah, let's block the door. It'll be a problem if the intruders come. The guys in the blue coats who've been chasing us lately? Yeah, the guys with the long, big swords. You lost a lot of friends to them, didn't you? Then let's make up for it here. Because there are so many bad people in the city. Still has more and more good people like us. I'm sure things would eventually get a little better. I think so too. So do I guess. We're actually the same person, aren't we? Yes, I'm Katarina, and you're Caitlin. I thought of different names for us so we can be distinguished. I mean, if every one of us is Catherine, it's gonna be hard for us to recognize each other, you see? I'm sure that was my idea. No? Is it our idea? Yes, we'll talk about it later. Now let's get the bodies. Does District 23 have any rules for keeping the bodies clean like this? Made a lot of friends around here, but I still find it weird every time I see it. Same goes for keeping them in a cold place so they don't rot. So if it's not this kind of place, we'd have to spend a lot of corpses just to get more friends. Remember what happened last time? You ended up using 13 bodies just to make one friend. I'm so glad I found this place, though. The corpses we got here are comfortable because we don't need to weave the vines, and our friends are very flexible, too. That's a relief. Now let's get it. Katarina, can you help me because you're taller? Alright. Even though we're all the same friends, I'm still the strongest, so I'll help as much as I want. I hope you can make good friends again this time. They'll definitely be good friends this time too. After all, aren't we all the same? Oh? It's a bit noisy outside. My friends are waiting outside. There are 2 people blocking the door in here, so it'll be fine. Wait a minute, something is coming? The door, which had been clumsily blocked by boards and friends, fell completely and shattered. Yikes! Violet witch with violet hairs. Distortions are so easy to catch. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Even if the door is blocked, what will you do if we break it down and enter? It became a big deal since the distortion phenomenon. And they're the ones who broke into this place first. Take care of it, Domino. Wow, you were swinging your sword a lot just now. Aren't you tired? Now, hold on. We apologize for coming into the morgue, but I really want to ask you something. I have nothing to say to a distortion. My friends, can you just listen to me for a second? Hey people, let's listen for a moment. Running into a distortion has some semblance of common sense. It's not exactly common to find one, is it? But it doesn't change the fact that we have to kill them. In addition, since it is a distortion recognized as the witch, it might try to manipulate your mind. You're the ones calling us witches. We don't do that, seriously. That's right, we've never done anything other than making friends out of those who have already stopped breathing. And besides, this is a weird place with a lot of dead people. There are even things hanging on hooks. I don't know who had this. How should I say this? I received a request to kick you out of this area. This was from the District 23 Butchers. What? I mean, you guys stole a bunch of bodies. Bodies that belonged to the owner of this warehouse. What about the bodies? This wasn't a morgue? I don't need to say more. Domino, enough of the chatter and get on with it. Let's do that, Vice Director, once and for all. Catherine, take our friends and run away. We'll stop them for now, hurry. Don't you dare die on me, ever. Feels strange to be treated as the bad guy here, isn't that right, Vice Director? Domino, focus on the battle. I don't know why you're so focused on what they're saying. Oops, I missed that. And a long time passed. Katerina, how many of us are left now? 5 or so. They're still chasing us. We have to run further. Let's face them. We've never really fought back before. No, then we'll be just like those bad guys. Well, that's true. Wait a minute, Catherine, what's that thing in your arms? Is this a paper? How long has this been stuck in my body? An invitation? Wasn't this thing a big deal in the city? Can I use this to run away? Are you kidding me? I heard it's a very dangerous place. But it's better than dying right now. You've made it all the way to this place. Let's just be nice, ladies. We all looked like dead corpses anyway. I didn't hear any cries of pain from cutting them down. No, if people like us completely disappear from the city won't be able to change anymore. Is that the end of your will? Vice Director, should I go first? So, are they gone? What they were holding was clearly an invitation to the library. They ran away? Is it like some place no one returns from? Isn't it currently a star of the city? Yeah, so they won't be coming back. The request is complete. I've been treated like some kind of bad guy. I can't even settle things in a cool way. Besides, we have to work for that person's meat and the disgusting things they... Man, how nice. Just be patient. This is a world where money is everything anyway. These guests are a bit special. Haven't we had a similar situation before? You mean them escaping into the library? Yeah, they were a bunch of fixers back then. The ones who got caught at the wrong time by the police sicko. Full stop office, obviously. Besides, it's not often the case where the guest is the distortion itself. They're talking weird right before they entered the library. The city won't be able to change anymore. What were they going to do to change the city? That's right, they're definitely different from the ones we've had with previous guests. What? This turn of events has been rather interesting, aren't they? They are, because this is the first time we'll be receiving a distorted guest that still resembles a human. Besides, they do give off a different feeling compared to the previous guests. But of course, no matter what kind of guests come, we can only treat them with utmost diligence. Welcome, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Ah, hello. Pull yourself together, Catherine. She may have a pretty face, but there's no doubt she's the highest-ranking person in this dangerous place. Look, we just ran away here for a while. Can't you just let us go? I won't ask for anything else. Oh, apologies. 1 second. I forgot to plug in my phone, so I just needed to do that really quick. I don't remember if I read this or not. Can you just let us go? I won't ask for anything else. I can't do that. Now that you're in the library, you have to abide by the rules of it. However, if you fight and manage to win here, you will get everything you so desire. I guess we have to fight. Okay, but if we really have to fight, then we're gonna fight from the bottom of our hearts now. I don't care if anyone here gets hurt or dies. This is the first time for me as a library director to encounter such people who talk the way you do. The city needs good people. The city is currently occupied by a lot of bad people, but we're slowly trying to fill it with more of ourselves, little by little. By turning the dead into good people like us. But if we kill people here, then we're gonna become bad people, just like everyone else here. I see. You don't need directions. You'll soon face it if you keep going on ahead. May you find your book in this place. All right. Well then, let's just get right into it here. 1 floor with 2 acts. I don't think this should be too bad here. Alright, let's try something like that. Okay, that's one of them down. And we're down to the last two here. And there's a stagger. And victory on Act 1. Katarina, Caitlin, what if you leave me too? What should I do now? Why? Why are you so cruel? Why does the city have to push us this far? I just wanted to be a good person. I didn't want to hurt anyone, so I brought the dead back to life. That's not wrong. You're killing people so easily anyway. It's the city that's bad. Why do you keep calling me a witch? That's enough. I'm so sick of getting hurt. I thought the city folk would learn from us, but I was wrong. From now on, I'm going to turn even the living into good people. If you're gonna call me a witch, then I'll gladly be the witch as you so called me. Alright, here we go against the Violet Witch. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, thank God it's just evasion. Okay, unfortunately, Roland died there. And I think that should do it here. And there we go. What the hell was that? That girl turned into some sort of a monster all of a sudden. The library is a place which amplifies emotions of those present. The guest who came here to the library was already distorted and released all the emotions welled up within her. This could possibly be the result of such. Could I say it's the intensifying of the distortion? This entire thing was just plain scary. This has to be one of the most tragic things the library has swallowed up so far. And so ends the story of the heart with a goal to change the city. The one who threw me and the librarians of this library into bottomless purgatory. This was merely the result of her self-proclaimed good deeds. And besides, that kid somehow resembles that other person who bears the goal of changing the city. How shameful. Really? What's with that look on your face? Oh, it's nothing. Alright, now let's burn these books. Okay, so Tangled Thorns is kind of like... It's like Bind, but it also inflicts offensive power. Oh, okay, so this increases based on your enemy strength. That's really interesting. Alright, well that's all fun and interesting. Then let us move on to our next one here. Is it here? The place containing the distortion? This place was originally some kind of flower shop, right? Yes, I honestly still couldn't believe it. What a huge garden. Isn't it a difficult sight to expect from the back streets? Besides, it smells nice. Such a warm wind. Keep your guard up. You don't know what this distortion is, right? Yes, the name is Melody of the White Garden. It's a distortion that puts people to sleep with its unique atmosphere and music. Those who have fallen asleep are characterized by never being able to wake up again. Domino, you'd better be like Claire. Oh my, how can you be so rude? Don't tell me. And you even brought stimulants on purpose just to prepare for this situation, right? It won't be that big of a deal, maybe. Get ready to go in. Have the rest of the crew ready. I've brought about 15 people. I suspect that nothing really bad will happen. A gentle breeze blew the scent of morning sunlight. I don't think there's ever been a more comfortable atmosphere in this nest. Domino, you know it's dangerous from the moment you feel relieved. Stay alert, there are more than 40 dead fixers here. Please stop taking me for a fool. Deputy Director, where's the main body? The giant white tree inside the garden. There was a report from the reconnaissance team. The report? It's on record, right? Yes, all six of the fixers from Section 5 that came here as a reconnaissance team were wiped out. The report was their last message. That's ironic. How can you bring yourself to kill others in this atmosphere? But I'm glad to hear that. This is much better than the pianist. The number of people killed is actually a huge minority if this is the case. But no matter how little has died, this distortion ultimately became a nuisance for District 14. And we came here to handle it at the request of Hana Association. So do we need any more stories? I'm just talking about the scale of this task. The pianist who almost ended the strait of music, or the distortion that killed 50 people at most. Are they really treating this as one of the same kind of monster the pianist was? The Hana Association? As I said before, the number of people it has killed doesn't matter. We're only here to carry out the commission. To prevent any further damage. You're sealed, remember that. Not the shield of the rich? Enough of this nonsense, you're about to see the main body soon. A woman in a white mask was seen playing a mandolin. A warm wind blew by, and a strangely relaxed atmosphere spread. The distortion that kills people recklessly. The atmosphere here is weird, so to say. Take up your weapon. That should be the main body. What are you here for? This is a place where people who wish for peace come. Judging by the weapons you have, it doesn't look like you're here looking for peace. Please go back. There have already been a number of unwanted victims. But you seem to be aware that you killed them. I didn't mean to, I wanted the people suffering in the city to have a relaxing time for a while. The city is full of pain, both givers and receivers abound. If I could relieve all of that pain for just a moment, if only I could sleep in peace. I never thought I would find such happiness, and so I started singing a lullaby. And now the garden, it's made. It's all just an excuse. You deceived them and made them die by telling them to rest. I never wanted it to be like this. When they woke up, I had hoped that they would forget the pain they had suffered and become able to stand up again. But people know that. To forget the pain is only temporary, and when you wake up again, the pain will come back. They don't want to wake up out of their own will. I'm so sorry I couldn't wake them up. Even when I kept on trying to make them, they still wouldn't. Now there are corpses scattered all over the garden. So in other words, all the bodies that turned into mummies are now scattered throughout these flower fields. Let's put aside our excuses. We're only achieving our goals. Please leave this place. I don't want to hurt you. If you try to attack me, you'll only put yourselves in danger regardless of my intentions. I'm speechless. Don't blame me for this. Good, now go first. The poet did nothing, but the sound of a mandolin echoed around her. Peaceful tone was heard, which is rare in the city. A gentle, scented wind blew. Huh? What? My mind. I'm falling asleep. The stimulants. We need to administer stimulants. You'll die if you ever fall asleep. Inject the stimulants anywhere in your body. Vice Director. I injected a stimulant, but I'm still so sleepy, it won't stop. The city gave us nothing but pain. I'd like to close my eyes just for a moment. Mom, I'm so sleepy. I hope you don't mind me sleeping for a while. Domino, Claire, everyone else, wake up. You too will soon fall into a deep sleep. So cruel. Were you the type to interfere with the minds of others? I brought a moonstone. How? I'm sorry. My instrument, regardless of my intentions. I play a lullaby whenever I come across danger. And so I warned you. I never wanted this. I've warned you. Now forget the pain and sleep peacefully. Forget the pain? Looking back now, this garden might not be bad. Ah, it's so warm. The last one fell asleep. It still happened in the end, and I never wanted to do any of this. Why do none of you choose to open your eyes while asleep? Do all of you hate the city so much that you don't want to wake up again? Please open your eyes again. Will you really allow your lives to end like this? Everyone, open your eyes, please. However, no one answered. I don't want to. No, I didn't mean to hurt anyone in the first place. I just wanted everyone to be comfortable. In the eyes of those who weep, in the arms of those who have fallen asleep will never wake again. A single folded piece of paper was revealed. Is this the library? An invitation to the library? Why do I have this? The library. A lot of people who went there to get what they wanted, but the place of death from which no one has ever returned. This might be... Is this the last path my fate has pointed me to? Can I finally die there? I couldn't even do it myself, so can you convict me? And so only silence remained in the garden. Distortion that doesn't go your way? Is that even possible? I still don't know for sure, but we've seen unstable distortions before. You're talking about that Philip guy from last time, right? I think it will be similar this time, too. I can grasp the story beforehand, but I don't want to receive our guest this time around. Why? Well, what can I say? He came here to die, didn't he? I just feel sorry for him. Same with this girl. But there's a certain phrase you keep on repeating like a habit, no? Yeah, that's Latin. This is this. That distortion will be arriving as a guest soon. I'm going to meet her. Okay, guess I'll prepare too. Welcome, dear guest. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Oh, my name is Mist. I see. I know that you don't have any particular books you want in this library. But according to the rules of the library, you either get a book and go back, or you end up becoming a book yourself here. Becoming a book? Do you mean death? At first glance, the two might look similar. And it seems I have found the right place. I don't understand. Do you really come here to die? Simply just because of the way you feel guilty? I can't afford to live with this guilt. That's why I came here. The punishment I deserve. A judgment from those who are angry at me but cannot give me. But I think you can give it to me. I'm not going to say you're crazy. Everyone tends to have differing perspectives. May you find your book in this place. Alright, let's see how this goes then. 1 floor, 1 act. I remember struggling on this boss when I first played it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I think I want to take HP damage. Yeah, I think the mass attack she uses on turn 3 inverts all HP. Got the percentage of stagger resist with the percentage of stagger resist they miss. Hey, I could have sworn that was actually HP, but okay. I think literally everyone will stagger here. Wait, no, that's it. When I become staggered, I instantly die. So we just needed to take some stagger damage. Okay, now it's swapping HP. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe I could do something funky with Eugen's page. Maybe I'll just try again with this tan. Okay, so we want to let these attacks through so we can take stagger damage. Okay, now it's gonna swap around their stagger resistance. Okay, so I think those two are dead. Okay, we're actually good now. Now we have the issue of their stagger being full again. Hey, inverting stagger again. I think Roland is dead. Okay, that's Melody and Rest down. Unfortunately, that's him down as well. And that will absolutely kill him. Alas, my instrument finally stopped playing. It truly was the right decision to come here. Thank you very much. Now please, take my life away. Please. I can't afford to live with the weight of this great sin anymore. For me, who has no power or courage to atone for, grant me death. And there we go. It was too troublesome to deal with. It pains me even now and then. It's not like you to be acting like this. It's like that when your opponent is practically saying, "Please kill me," and just sticks her neck out like that. What more is there for me to say? All human beings can feel compassion. She started out as those monsters we call distortions, but she eventually came back to being human. It's like what you and I went through. The one who found rest in the library, is that what happened? Among the results of mind therapy, I wonder if this is the case too. Turning a person into a monster isn't normally the result of receiving mind therapy. As expected, everything you people do on the wings is just complete insanity. My thoughts exactly. Let's hope she's able to finally sleep in peace at the end of all this. Yeah, I think she should. Alright, and let's burn the book we got. Oh, okay, so it's like you just keep the unit doing nothing in the back, and then they give you a bunch of buffs, I guess? Alright, well that was an experience, alright. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it off for today's video. So, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!